I started my fitness journey my freshman year of high school. I was never that into sports, but I always loved cardio. I'm talking 30 minutes on the Stairmaster at 6 a.m. type of cardio. Where did that 18-year-old energy go? But I was always interested in lifting weights. I just never really knew how, and I was always super intimidated by the weight section and the diet and nutrition side of things. I've also gained weight, lost weight, grew muscle, been in slumps, but I always found the hardest part was just getting started. So today's video is all about how to start a realistic fitness journey. Even if you're just a beginner, there's so many aspects to living a healthy lifestyle, including diet and nutrition, staying motivated, and honestly just hyping yourself up to go to the gym every day. Got my cute workout outfit on. So let's get hyped, let's get ready for the gym. Rule number one of getting hyped for the gym is a perfect gym playlist. It's really fun to kind of like romanticize and create a little pre-workout ritual for yourself before going to the gym. I personally try to like get hyped by listening to music. I do my hair, I do my makeup, and also make sure that I'm putting the deodorant on. And just because you're like romanticizing, kind of ritualizing this pre-workout routine doesn't mean it has to take forever, because I myself work a 9 to 5, so I don't have time to like get ready for an hour. I think I'm gonna do a little slick back bun today. But yeah, going to the gym is really about just feeling like confident, feeling like you're keeping a promise to yourself. And if that involves, looking good, then do you. Like, I'm never gonna judge anybody for wearing like a full face of makeup. Like, honestly, more power to you. So I use this boar bristle brush when I do my slick back ponies because it makes it like slick, and I don't have to use like hair gel that way. Also, if you don't have a gym playlist, I would highly suggest building one. I have a couple different playlists. So I have like a rock playlist, I have like an EDM playlist, and a rap playlist. Kind of just depends on the mood, depends on the vibe of the day. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. Oh, I forgot to put sunscreen on today. Always wear your sunscreen. This isn't a fitness fact, but this is just a life fact. All right, we are looking good. We are feeling better. Definitely gonna put some long socks on before going to the gym. It's gonna be a leg day. I haven't done a leg day in a minute. Honestly, I'm kind of getting out of a slump a little bit right now. I went yesterday after not going for a while, so we're back, baby. Alrighty, I wanted to give a quick little rant about gym clothes and just kind of the pre-gym, like getting ready, everything. It really does help if you have gym clothes that you actually like. I find that I'm like so much more motivated if I have a cute outfit on. Confidence really is boosted by cute gym clothes. I think there's like that saying going around right now. It's like the secret to going to the gym is wearing cute gym clothes, and I gotta say, like, it's pretty true. That being said, you don't have to spend a ton of money on gym clothes. Amazon has some really, really great gym clothes. You don't need a huge budget, but if you are just getting started going to the gym, I would honestly suggest like buying yourself a cute matching set, or just like, even just like one new piece that makes you feel confident. It's really gonna make a world of difference, I think, in your confidence and probably your performance in the gym. You'd be surprised. This is just pre-workout. It is totally optional to take pre-workout. I personally only take pre-workout if I'm feeling like kind of extra tired, just because I don't want to grow like an addiction to it. It can really, really help if you need that extra boost and you take some pre-workout, the forbidden powder, just to kind of like get you going, because like once you take pre-workout, there's kind of no turning back. You're gonna get really kind of like itchy and uncomfortable if you don't get your body moving. All right, cheers. This is a large scoop for me. I normally do like a quarter scoop. This is like a half scoop. So let's have a good workout today, guys. Tastes like Jolly Ranchers. Yes. The gym is totally empty.
So I'm going to walk you guys through how I like to structure my workouts. This logic really applies to any workouts, but on this particular day, I'm doing a glute-focused leg day. So I would always start a workout by doing dynamic stretches. Now, dynamic stretches are different than static stretches. Dynamic stretches, you should remain moving the whole time. I unfortunately didn't get all my stretches on camera, but just know I did about 5 minutes of dynamic stretching, so constant movement, really warming up the muscle groups for this lift. So first I'm going into hip thrusts. I'm starting off with 45s on each side just to get a few reps in for a warm-up, because honestly I haven't done hip thrusts in a while, so I just wanted to make sure I could still do them and keep decent form. I'm honestly not a form expert, so if you see anything, comment down below if I'm messing up, but from what I know about hip thrusts is you really want your legs to be at a 90-degree angle, and you want the bench to be right at where your sports bra would end. If you're a guy, sorry, I don't know exactly how to describe that area. So here I am loading some more weight on to really start my working set for hip thrusts. Now, a good tip for setting up your hip thrusts when you sit down like I'm about to in the video, if you line up your feet to where the crease of your knees are, that really helps you get that 90-degree angle. The weight is sort of blocking where my knees are, but that's what I'm doing. And the reason I'm doing hip thrusts as a first exercise is because it is a large compound movement, and it really does come down to personal preference, but it's usually better to do compound movements at the beginning of your workout so you can really kind of focus in on multiple muscle groups, and then as you go throughout your workout, start defining those muscle groups a little bit more. Another example of a compound movement could be a squat. So I could have started out this workout with a squat being a compound movement and using multiple muscle groups, but let's be honest, I really don't like squats. Next, I'm going into some dumbbell RDLs. This is also a compound movement. RDLs primarily hit your glutes and your hamstrings. A quick tip with RDLs is keeping a very flat back and really driving your hips backwards, almost act like you're opening a door. Next, I'm moving into some unilateral movements. So I am doing some weighted split squats. Unilateral basically means just working one leg or one arm at a time. These are usually better to do towards the end or the middle of your workout, just depending on your preference. So with my split squats, I really try to make an effort to kind of push forward and not necessarily push upwards. So all of my weight is going into that front driving foot, really trying to just put all my weight on that so I can really feel it in my glutes. These don't look very hard, but they are murder. They are so difficult, and I was exhausted. I needed multiple breaks after that. So honestly, what I'm about to do is a compound movement, so it kind of goes against everything I said, but I just had a little extra energy, and I felt like doing these dumbbell squats. And honestly, this is probably my pre-workout at work here, but you don't have to follow a specific plan. I find that it's better if you have some kind of idea going into the gym of like what kind of workout you're going to do or what body group you're going to exercise that day. But the gym is really, at the end of the day, an adult playground, and I fully treat it like that. Like, catch me doing handstands, catch me doing stuff that like I have no idea how to do, just trying it out for fun. And I did finish out today's workout on the Stairmaster for about 10 minutes. This literally killed me. I was sweating so much, like so heavily. Oh my gosh, please help.
What a good workout. The endorphins are like coursing through my body right now. I feel so good. I haven't had a good leg day like that in a hot minute, so I'm excited. I'm really happy. Let's go home. All right, guys, so I'm back from the gym. I showered, I got ready. I kind of have a couple errands to run, but while I was in the shower, I remembered this tip and I want to share it with you guys because especially when you start working out, like obviously you're sweating. I would always recommend to just try to shower as quickly as you can after a workout, especially if it was a really like sweaty session. But wanted to tell you guys about glycolic acid really quickly and putting it in a spray bottle like this. So this is the ordinary glycolic acid, and this is just like a regular little spray bottle. So if you find yourself getting like any body acne, like I'm prone to back knee personally, especially like when I'm going to the gym a lot, I just spray this on after my shower. I just like boop, boop. It actually really helps get rid of that certain kind of acne that comes from sweat. Pro tip for you.
All right, let's talk about the thing that often gets overlooked in the beginning of your fitness journey, which is the food that you eat. Now, I am not a dietitian, nutritionist, nothing like that. In fact, this is still something that I work on every single day. But eating healthy is really important for your fitness journey because it provides nutrients and energy that your body needs to function. One common mistake that people make with food in the beginning of their fitness journey is not eating enough food. You really need to be eating enough to support your physical activity and promote that muscle recovery and growth.
So talking about fitness and nutrition, sometimes it can be really difficult to actually know where to start. So let's use technology. I opened up ChatGPT on my computer and we are gonna build ourselves a little meal plan. I am a 165-pound female. Please build me a meal. And then I'm gonna type in my goal. So my goal is to gain muscle and lower my cholesterol. Please create this in grid form. Creating it in grid form just makes my brain happy. It just like lines it up a little bit better for me. Also, I don't know if you guys have used ChatGPT, but I always say please. I don't really know why, but when the robots come for me, at least I'm being polite. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I just pressed enter and it's creating a meal plan ideas for me. Oh, it actually gave me more than 2 breakfast ideas. Oh, it's giving me snacks too. I didn't even write that. That's actually awesome. So I've done this already before and it's just super helpful. You can also say, now create a shopping list for me. And granted, like this actual plan is a lot of stuff. I personally have probably like 5 signature dinners that I kind of rotate through. I try to look for things like I don't like in here. Okay, I like tuna, but let's say I don't like tuna or turkey chili. That's a lie. I actually like both of these things, but it'll basically just remake it for you, which is really helpful. So like you can also just type in your dietary restrictions. If you're, like lactose intolerant, for example, you'd write that in the initial message and then it wouldn't suggest like yogurt. So this is just one idea that can kind of get the juices flowing. Overall though, nutrition is one of those things that I feel like is a constant journey, just like your fitness journey, just like working out and learning new things. I feel like I'm constantly learning new things about nutrition. I recently found out personally that I have kind of high cholesterol, so I've been trying to cut out some of those higher cholesterol foods. The biggest takeaway for diet and nutrition is really just cooking at home as much as possible so you really know like what you're putting into your food. Also just making sure that you're kind of hitting all the food groups maybe at least once per day. I'm guilty of this. I don't eat vegetables every single day, and I think that's like a pretty common thing for Americans at least. But just trying to eat grains, fruit, veggies every single day. You can also track your meals. I wouldn't suggest doing this long term, but if you really have no idea like what's healthy, what's not, or like how many calories are in that versus that, look at the labels, like just take a peek at them. You can use those tracking apps. Not a nutritionist at all, so like obviously if you're having any issues, like definitely go to a doctor, right? Or if you have like any serious health problems, take my advice with a grain of salt. This is just kind of general like food information that I've found has helped me over the years personally. So hopefully it helps. All right, so I was editing that video and I feel like I needed to add in this last portion. We really talked about the logistics of, that pre-workout routine,
how to structure your workout, and diet and nutrition. But I didn't really talk about some of the non-physical elements, the more emotional elements of, really getting yourself either out of a slump or into the gym for the very first time. And that all comes down to your mindset and how you think about the gym. I've personally been there where I thought the gym was a very intimidating place, and I thought that everyone else knew exactly what they were doing all the time, and they had like this perfect structure to their routines. And I would walk in and have no idea what to do, and everyone would be judging me, staring at me, and just like, it was scary walking into the weight section when I really just didn't know how to lift weights. Unfortunately, how I overcame that was, years of practice. But it really doesn't have to take years. There are so many YouTubers, YouTube videos that really go in depth on working out. I'd say I'm a little bit more than a beginner when it comes to the gym, but I would be happy to make those types of videos. If you guys are interested in like specific muscle groups days, just let me know down below in the comments. Anyways, but it really does come down to your mindset and also just how you view the gym. I personally kind of view the gym as a place where people come to really work on themselves, whether that's emotionally, whether that's physically. People go to the gym for so many different reasons. Nobody's paying that close attention to you. That's a really hard thing to really learn. I think in life and just in general, people kind of spotlight themselves. People are most likely paying a lot more attention to themselves than they are to you. The gym is like any other skill set in life. Like, you're gonna fail the test if you don't study. You're probably going to be nervous to go into the gym if you don't have some kind of plan or idea. So I actually wrote down my workout split. I don't have it all written down. Oh no, someone's on the machine that I wanted to use and I don't know what to do next, and kind of like flip a Yui in the gym. I've dropped weights. I've made probably embarrassing noises, like everyone has their little moments, right? But honestly, just like laugh to yourself. I literally like do a little dance in the gym now. I literally like laugh to myself sometimes if like something funny happens, or I smile and no one's around to see it. Like, it's really just a time for yourself. So don't think about other people, because it's really all about you. Another just quick thing I want to touch on is scheduling in your gym sessions. So if you really do want to, make this a part of your routine, if you don't use any type of calendar or anything, maybe just think of specific days that you want to go to the gym and make it realistic. For example, if you're waking up at 8 o'clock every single day and, getting to work at 8:30, it's probably not realistic for you to wake up the next day at 4 a.m. and go and do like a crazy workout and then go to work, right? So like, make it actually fit into your personal lifestyle. So for me, I'm not a morning workout person. I do not like working out in the morning. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say I don't like it. I just personally don't do it. I like to actually work out at nighttime usually. So unless it's the weekend, if it's a weekday and I'm working till 5 o'clock, I normally like to go like after work. And I've even been known to go at like 7 or 8 o'clock, just because that's the time I enjoy going, and I feel like the gym is also a little bit emptier then. And honestly, at the end of the day, it's not that serious. This is something I wish I could drive through my overthinking, anxiety-ridden head sometimes about all of life's tasks, but the gym is just another thing. If you miss a day, so what, right? Like, move on with your life and just enjoy the next time you go to the gym. Just see it as like a ritual for your body, for your mind, for your soul, a place that you can really go just to work on yourself. I hope this video was helpful and gave you some good motivational tips and tricks to really build out your fitness journey. Honestly, it is a journey, not a destination. Kind of cliche saying that, but it's true. It's something you'll work on and change and mold for the rest of your life as your life changes. That means that your gym routine and fitness goals are going to change over time, and that is a-okay. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like and a thumbs up. It really does support my channel. If you are enjoying the fitness content too, I'm also enjoying it. So let me know if you want to see like fitness day in the life, like more what I eat. I've done a couple what I eat in a week videos. If you needed some inspiration, I will link those down below so you can check those out. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
3, 2,
Bye.
1. Arguing again, arguing about something so simple. Make it clear, tell me